Hello and welcome to CMS Forex News. I'm market analyst Nick Nassad. Today is Monday, July 27, 2009. The euro-dollar pair rose to start the week, retesting its highs from last Thursday, but found resistance at the 1.43 level. That lined up with a trend line connecting the pair's highs from last week, from which the euro fell and gave up its overnight gains. Overnight, the euro was boosted by a rise in German consumer confidence. After sliding to 1.42, the euro ran up against an upward-sloping line of support. German consumer confidence, as measured by the GfK group for August, rose to 3.5 as both economic and income expectations increased, and there's been a considerable rise in the propensity to buy. The report fits into other data recently showing Germany being among the first countries in the Eurozone that may brush off its recession. The unemployment there still remains a big problem. The pound rebounded against the dollar following Friday's slide on its very weak GDP data. In today's trading, the pair rose to the 1.6520 area, and unlike with the euro, remained near that high during the New York session. The euro-pound pair slid prior to the New York Open, favoring the pound, following a test of 0.8680. That high tested Wednesday's peak, and the euro was unable to move above it. Following a rate rally in UK stocks, the pound managed to move the pair below its open to support at the 0.8610 level. That keeps within the range seen last week, though today's highs was higher than Friday's, as was today's low, showing more bias to the upside. The dollar-yen pair paired its Friday losses after finding support at the 94.60 area. It climbed a relatively small 70 pips, but the rally did move the pair above Thursday's high. U.S. stocks opened higher following better than expected new home sales data, but the rally in the U.S. stocks fizzled, with stock indexes falling into the red prior to noon New York time. In the U.S., new home sales rose 11% in June, with sales increasing to a 384,000 annual pace. That was a much better figure than expected by economists and represents the biggest monthly jump in new home sales in 8 years. The data will be used to make the case that the housing sector is now seeing stabilization. Sales have been bolstered by lower house prices and a drop in mortgage rates, which is bringing those people that are still financially secure back to the new home market. The Aussie-yen pair saw some strong gains overnight, pushing to a new 6-week high at the 78.62 level. The Aussie has now reclaimed its more than 700 pip fall from early July, as commodity prices and stocks rise around the world, boosting the currencies of commodity-driven economies such as the Australian dollar. Tonight, New Zealand will post its trade balance, while Australia will release its leading index and a quarterly measure of business confidence. Overnight, the UK will release a measure of retail activity. Tomorrow, the US posts data on housing prices, the Conference Board measure of consumer confidence, and the Richmond Fed index. And that concludes today's broadcast. Thank you for watching here at CMSFX.com, and happy trading.